Good evening, everybody. Are you ready for your 8 minutes of college? Are you ready for your 8 minutes of college? It's going to be great. Tonight, we're going to be talking about a couple of really solid financial tips for college students who are starting out. And they're pretty basic, but I love them to death anyway. The first is number one, and I harp on this all the time, but I'm going to say it again to y'all because you need to hear it, which is do your own taxes and do your own FAFSA. Figure out your own financial aid situation. It is always going to require some input from your parents, but if you're the one looking at the facts and the figures, you are going to be better equipped when you graduate to handle your student loans, any payments, anything that is coming your way, and you will be in a more solid state to handle your money. And that's what we want, right? We want to be in a solid state to handle our money. Going along with that, I also feel like you should get your own bank account. Obviously, you probably already do, but independent of your parents. In other words, a bank account that you and only you can control. I feel like that's important to give yourself a little bit of financial independence. If your parents want you to and you feel it is a good thing, and I do think there is a place for it, but keep a joint checking account with your parents so that maybe they can slip you some money every now and again, blah, 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 all that good stuff. But keep your own separate bank account and know what's in it, what's going, what's coming, all that stuff that is going through your bank accounts you need to know about. Start handling your own bills so that you can have a better grip on your finances when you go to graduate. So I feel that students neglect their financial situation for one of two reasons. And give me your feedback on this because I want to know what you think as well. But I feel as if a lot of students neglect their financial situations for one of two reasons. One, they have no financial situation, like myself. I had no finances, I had no money, I just was depleted of the monies. And when you're depleted of the monies, what do? You ignore the whole subject, right? You ignore the whole subject. And why do you do that? Because you don't want to hear that you're broke. Your broke butt does not want to hear that it's a broke butt. So you ignore the situation until you can no longer ignore the situation. The second reason why a lot of students may ignore finances is that they're in a situation where they're comfortable. And I'm not talking about super rich, but they're comfortable through their parents, through their family, whomever that may be. They're comfortable and they don't necessarily have to think about it because they know that they have the super backup should they need it. Okay? So I just believe firmly that in either one of those situations, whether you're a broke butt or you're comfortable, you still need to think about and handle your money. That's just the way it is. Start setting aside a little bit for yourself. Start setting savings aside. Start paying back student loans. Don't get into more debt than you can really handle. How much debt can I handle, Renee? Well, that depends on your financial situation, right? But I would say one of the key things that you want to know, especially when you get that first credit card that you have, make sure that you're not putting on that first credit card that you get, because trust me, They're out there trying to get you to put money on credit cards, especially when you hit campus. Don't put any more money on any credit card than you can easily pay back when you get the monthly bill for it. Okay? The other thing I would say about credit cards in particular, and this is just a side note, so I realize I'm digressing and I will be quiet soon. But the other thing about credit cards, what you have to realize about credit cards, is that they are always, always, always going to put interest on those credit cards. And I see people taking people out to lunch on credit cards. I see people doing things like buying the staples that they need in terms of groceries on credit cards. And if you're really broke, I can completely understand, no judgment. But if you can help it, you want to put something that is going to go like in your mouth, like your food, and never to be seen again. Well, at least, hopefully, never to be seen again. Woo. But you want to put that on actual money so that you're not paying interest for the Wendy's or for the P.F. Chang's or for the concert tickets, whatever it is. These things, that these ephemeral things that are transient, not going to ever, don't result in something tangible in your hands. Do not put that kind of stuff on credit cards. Okay? Because it's not going to be here 1 week, 2 weeks, to be 3 weeks, 4 weeks. You're not going to get the benefit out of it any more than once you've gone ahead and consumed it, those consumable things. Alright, so, guys, I hope that this has been valuable. I know that this is going to help somebody out there. So I'm putting it out there for you as your 8 minutes of college. Come watch me again on YouTube. If you missed this, hit the replay. Just please come join this educated nation. We love our college students and I want to see them do well. This has been your Holistic College Coach, Renee Bailey.